I think I just found a new great opportunity to make money with meme coins. As we all know, the biggest volume when trading meme coins is on Solana. In the last 24 hours, there's been almost $10 billion of volume and over 29 million transactions. But in crypto, you make the most amount of money where people do not look. At least they don't look there yet. And right now, there are not that many eyes on Ton blockchain, but the meme coins there still perform quite well. On this blockchain, the 24-hour volume on all dexes is only 6.4 millions. For comparison, a meme coin that was launched 21 hours ago had more volume than the entire Ton blockchain. Yet still, you can find meme coins that were launched a year ago and magically went almost 2000% in the last 24 hours. And a few days ago on my Telegram channel, links below by the way, I actually called a token that I made 7x on. And even though the volume on Ton blockchain is super low, there are still many opportunities to make money. But the best thing about Ton blockchain is that meme coins here move very slowly, so it's very easy to front run the narrative and make more money than trading on very fast-paced Solana. But what is actually the reason for the recent resurgence with meme coins on Ton? There are few things. First, meme coins got actually more search volume. The blue line is search volume for meme coins, and those two spikes are first one in November and the second is in January when Trump launched his own token. And recently we'll be slowly creeping in on the search volume and it shows on Solana. There have been multiple runners. We had coins like Useless, Uranus, etc. There is so much money to be made on Solana. But still, Toncoin at the same time is getting very high search volume. And obviously increased interest always leads to increase in prices. But why people are actually searching for Toncoin right now and what the heck is Ton? So if you've been following my YouTube channel for a while, you know that I actually started creating content first about Ton blockchain and I was trading meme coins on it. Telegram has integrated Toncoin inside of their platform. All you need to do to start trading on Ton is to go to your existing Telegram account, go to settings, and open wallet. And right here, you have your Toncoin wallet. You don't have to install any extensions or apps. Most of the users worldwide already have access to this feature on their Telegram. And a few weeks ago, Telegram wallet was enabled inside of the USA, so even more users can get access to Toncoin. Plus, Telegram has over 1 billion monthly active users, so if they actually notice that they can access crypto straight into their existing Telegram account, then the things can get very interesting. Plus, I noticed a video by Lark Davis, who has over 600k subscribers, and he presented Ton Wallet and made a full breakdown of it. But the most interesting part is that Ton Wallet actually sponsored this video. So they are running marketing campaigns to make more people aware that they can actually use Toncoin inside of their Telegram, which is always bullish for the whole ecosystem. And it gets even better. Max Crown, who is a CEO of Ton Foundation and co-founder of MoonPay, is not only pushing Ton to grow, but he is also invested into a meme coin and he's quoting this meme coin on his Twitter profile, which has over 100k followers. Somebody just created a fan token called Max Crown, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it just a play on his name and last name. And this token performed quite well. Obviously, it's on a pullback because you don't have a huge pump going into millions of dollars on market cap on blockchain that's basically semi-dead, but still, for early investors, they made a lot of money because the market cap just starts at like few $100s on Ton. And the interest with meme coins on Ton isn't something completely new. Last year in July started a true Ton season. If we take a look at total value locked and DEX's volume on Ton in July last year, we can see very interesting data with the amount of transactions and money on the chain. And then there are multiple tokens that goes into millions of dollars or market cap. And maybe right now the TVL is still ranging around $150 million. The DEX's volume is steadily growing. Maybe those numbers aren't huge yet, however, we are just getting started. And I actually believe that Ton season can actually come back and make people a lot of money. Because during last year, in this massive increase of interest, we had so many runners, that's actually crazy. And one of them was Ticat. Once again, if you followed my channel for a while, you know that I'm heavily invested into this coin, and we went to over $30 million market cap in just a few days on the initial pump back in June and July. So these tokens with the right setup can perform quite well. And even though this chart looks completely dead, the communities on Ton are actually actively working and pushing Ton to finally support meme coins fully, so we can all bring more attention to Ton blockchain, because every single chain that wants to grow in crypto needs to push meme coins. Just look at Solana. Everybody is using Solana because of the meme coins. Nobody cares about like utility and stuff. Like, all you want is a place to gamble and make money. And the best thing about those Dino coins is, even though they've been in the highs and right now are completely dead, they still can print multiple X's in a few days. Like from the 5th of August to 9th of August, TCAT itself ran 150%, which is pretty decent for a dead blockchain, but there have been even better results. For example, there have been even tokens that managed to get new all-time highs and print multiple X's. Just look at Utea. I think that's how you pronounce it. This token was launched initially back in 2024, and just a few days ago, it went from around $1 million market cap. Let me actually show you the exact numbers. It went from 1.15 to 14 mil in a span of 2 days, which is over 11x. For a blockchain that is completely dead with so little volume, this only shows you that we are potentially at the beginning of a next leg up on Ton. And those old Dino coins that printed a lot of money in July last year can still make you multiple X's. For example, this T-Dog coin, it went to few $1 million of market cap, yeah, like 4.5 million. And a few days ago, somebody from the team started pushing it again, and it made 500% in 2 days. Right now it's on a big pullback, because I believe what's going to happen is people trying to CTO the older projects, make some quick exits and go to another. Because similar thing I believe could happen to Sadmiao. Yeah, as you can see, the price was, let me show you on the higher time frame. I think it was launched in October, and it actually pumped to $1.8 million market cap. Then completely dead as all coins on Ton blockchain, but recently the price pumped 600% in less than a week. Obviously it's now on a pullback because people have to take profits and probably turn to another coin to make some money. But Ton blockchain is not only for dead coins that are going back alive. There were some new projects that launched on Ton in the last few weeks. For example, Ton DAO, and this is a token which I made around 6 or 7x on, because I jumped around this pump. Let me just show you. Yeah, I don't remember exact market cap, but as you can see, the price increase is, depending where you look, from 500 to 1000%. And also there have been some other tokens that performed quite well. For example, this Ton strategy. When we go to Max Crown, there is a company on Ton that's basically doing what Michael Saylor is doing, the first public company that made Toncoin its primary treasury asset, and this coin still performed quite well. And if you take a look at these charts, they are very, very similar. Like most of the new coins on Ton have actually very similar charts. Like you get some initial interest, sell-off, and big pump. And right here, initial interest, sell off, big pump. Obviously, not every coin is going to perform this way, but if you can find coins that are actually forming something like this, the narrative is good, the community is working, and there's something behind this project, then you can expect to make some gains. For example, this coin made 700% in about 24 hours, which is quite good. So once again, I think there are opportunities on Ton and we are just getting started. We have people behind Ton pushing meme coins. We have Ton Wallet running marketing campaigns with KOLs to make people aware of Telegram wallet that they can already use. And we already seen some motion with meme coins that were completely dead for months, yet they still printed some X's in a few hours or days. So how do you actually get involved into trading meme coins on Ton? So from what I know, there are not that many trading bots on Telegram, and most of them are Telegram based. And the one that I used previously actually shut down because of the low volume on Ton blockchain. However, currently I'm with talks with a developer who is planning to launch his own Telegram trading bot so you can trade Ton meme coins. But if you want to get more details, make sure to join my Telegram channel because the first updates will be there if he is going to even launch it. But for now, the easiest way to trade on Ton would be to use DDust or Stone.fi. And it all depends on the pool of the token you are trading, because if we go back to the screener, you can see that some of the tokens are tradable on DDust and some are tradable on StoneFi. So you have to use the correct platform depending on the meme coin. But the process is very straightforward. All you need is your CA, and if the token is on DDust, you go to DDust and you have to log in using your Telegram wallet or maybe some other Ton wallet like my Ton wallet, for example, which I use personally. Then you just connect, click on swap. Right here, you paste in the CA to import the token because not every token will be available straight from the list. Now you click import. And right here you specify the amount of Ton you'd like to buy, and here you can just buy your meme coin. And if you want to sell it, you do the same thing, but you are just changing the meme coin for Ton. Very straightforward. But once again, if you'd like to get some updates of this new trading bot that is launching on Ton, then make sure to join my Telegram channel, link is in the description. And if I ever find any new interesting opportunities in meme coins, I will definitely post it first on my Telegram channel, so make sure to join it. It's not a financial advice, but if I were to capitalize on this opportunity on Ton blockchain, there are 3 ways that you can do it. First one is just finding the old tokens that get some motion recently, try to invest into them and help the community grow. And it's probably the easiest to do and the safest one. And the second way is to find older coins that were completely bottomed out and just do a community takeover. You have to grab some friends, create a new Twitter account and try to run it back to the all-time highs, which is going to give you very good returns if you manage to pull it off. But it's a bit risky. You'd have to invest into creating new socials, which takes time, plus upgrading the DEX so you can redirect people to these new socials. And the last thing, which is the riskiest of them all, but the most profitable, would be to launch new tokens. And if you had a great idea for a meme coin, tried to launch it on Solana, but it just didn't catch on, then you could try to launch it on Ton and get some traction. Obviously, it's the hardest way, but if you manage to perform well, you can make a lot of money from just launching meme coins on Ton. And if you prefer to trade on Solana, but you don't have 12 hours a day to scan new creation, then make sure to watch this video. Here I showcase a tool that's scanning meme coins in real time and shows you the tokens with the biggest potential. Maybe not every meme coin it calls is going to millions, but every coin that went to millions was called by this tool.